Hey, good morning, friends. It's Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for Sunday, March the 2nd. Hope you're doing well on this Sunday morning. With you a little bit earlier, and I apologize for that. I do notice that a lot of you join in with me later in the day, so hopefully this is not a problem. It looks like I will be here 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, at least for the time being, until I get care situations settled for my mother's who's still not doing great, but is home from the hospital. So I wanted to share that with you, and I ask for your understanding and appreciate it in advance. And I hope that you have a wonderful Sunday planned. Got a little colder here in the Northeast, but still a beautiful sunshine is out there and something to enjoy. With that, I am going to ask you to quiet your minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. Luke, chapter 6, verses 39 to 45. Jesus told his disciples a parable. Can a blind person guide a blind person? Will not both fall into a pit? No disciple is superior to the teacher, but when fully trained, every disciple will be like his teacher. Why do you notice the splinter in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the wooden beam in your own? How can you say to your brother, Brother, let me remove that splinter in your eye, when you do not even notice the wooden beam in your own eye? You hypocrite, remove the wooden beam from your eye first, then you will see clearly to remove the splinter in your brother's eye. A good tree does not bear rotten fruit, nor does a rotten tree bear good fruit, for every tree is known by its own fruit. For people do not pick figs from thorn bushes, nor do they gather grapes from brambles. A good person out of the store of goodness in his heart produces good, but an evil person out of a store of evil products evil. For from the fullness of the heart, the mouth speaks. I often reflect on two teachers that I had in high school many, many years ago. Both were really connected to what they were doing and to each student. In my case, I remember them forming a connection with me. That connection was strong because there was a passion within their heart to really provide to me positive things. They also tried to impart to me their own wisdom, but they did that with a very special tone to it. That tone was that of reality, that they were far from perfect, but that they were going to share what they could with me and relate to what they were teaching me. This is the essence of a good teacher. Jesus is the ultimate teacher, as we all know. And he has those components within him, doesn't he? He knows how to relate to us. Even though he has no fault within him, he knows and he accepts that we have it within us. And yes, he makes a connection with us. And being that way, when we are open to the message of the teacher, we then pay it forward, as the saying goes, and we are able to do the same. It matters not where we are, how much influence we think we have. It matters only that we conduct ourselves in this way, that we do not deny that we have sinful natures within us, that we try our best to impart to others a positive aspect of what they are looking for and what we can give them. And above all else, we make a connection. And making a connection is all important today more than ever before, with so many distractions amongst us. The reality is that every act of teaching must have the component that adds up of those two things to compassion. Compassion has to be the component of any teaching moment. And compassion is based on having a good connection and being open and honest and your heart open to others. My friends, you hear me often say it. Our animal friends have the leading edge on this. So much so. They have so much experience and they sin not. They do not, right? They do not have sin in their hearts. And their ways and the way they live their life can provide so much fruit to us. And they want to make a connection with us. And when we are open to it, we see that connection. What I think is most important to realize and to take away today is when you are in that moment where somebody, animal, person, is looking to impart some wisdom to you, and they are in almost every situation, you look for the Jesus qualities and you realize that's where they come from, into every animal, into every person, into every situation that can bear fruit. And what we must do is be open to it and have a high degree of gratitude for it. My friends, that's my message for you on this Sunday. As always, I hope it was helpful. I always welcome your comments and your thoughts. I always appreciate you being here with me. I wish you all a wonderful Sunday today, and I hope to be back here with you on Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. for a gospel reflection, animal spirituality reflection. Have a good day, everyone. Take care.